Hello everyone, this is Riolu. So sometimes our master, leader would normally have her allergy medication and she would take it every day. But sometimes she runs out of refills. And she will attend to sneeze really loud and a lot. But until she gets more refills. You may hear her sneezing during the reaction video or you may not. It depends on if the weather is really bad as there is dust, or she has been outside during a dust storm.
I would have to go with Riolu. I do take my allergy medication every day, and sometimes I forget to refill up my medication refill, and other times I will run out. But other times it could also be because I have dust storms in my area, and I will sometimes go outside and the dust storm will be kind of bad and it will attend to itch my nose and I will attend to sneeze a lot.
Anyways, that's all I have to say for this message. I'll see you all soon.
Hey, Cass. You all ready?
Yes.
Great. And we all are in the same room, so all of us are looking at one screen. That way you don't have to send 5 or 4 links to each of us.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it really is.
Anyway, let's get started.
We can't wait to do this.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Cassie.
Molly.
Elias.
Riolu.
And Lucario here.
Today's reaction video is called
Why I was jealous of VinYang in the first place, plus talking about the whole drama explanation video.
Even though I said I was going to step out of drama at the beginning of the year, but what is his name? David has been causing shitty drama, almost like how Elias was causing shitty drama. Nikki was causing shitty drama and blah blah blah. So here we are again. Shitty drama. Ugh.
Well, Master, if you don't like drama from other people, like when they talk about drama, why did you want to react to this?
You know, I would have to agree with Lucario on this. Why are you assisting to react to David Wallace's drama? Then why did you insisting reacting to this?
You know, I also agree with you both. Come on, Cass. We know you've been stuck in drama for over 4 years, from the drama between you and Elias, and then last year the drama between you and RKG.
I would also have to agree.
I don't know, guys. I just get that drama feeling that I need to do something, because when I get stuck in certain types of drama, it's hard for me to get out. But if I do something different, like say for example, reacting to a drama related situation, then I guess I would feel better. Or I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's how you feel, we could do it. Okay.
Hey guys, this is me, David Wong, and welcome back to my yet another explanation video. Also, I didn't want to do this, but I have to. because of my jealousy on yin and yang still getting worse sometimes, and I had enough of my jealousy on yin and yang. And if you already read the warning and you are already fine with me talking about this, then that's fine, but if not, then click off the video. And also guys, I'm going to do some parts of some things that I will be talking about, and I'm not trying to copy the dark truth video out of me, but anyways guys, let's get this over with. Alright guys, the first thing I will be talking about is why I am jealous of Yin Yang in the first place, and if you think that the reasons is invalid, well you're wrong. But anyways guys, the reason why I was jealous of Yin Yang in the first place is because back at 2022, when I still started being besties with them, his old videos still used to get less views after I started being besties with him before my jealousy on Eric disappeared and my jealousy on Yin Yang started, but not anymore after he made a old rapper offline video about how the creepypasta squad met Yin Yang and Bo back at 2022 or 2023 because of his support slowly going uphill. And I forgot to mention that his other old video where he made the Sunny Bunnies and Gotcha Club back then reached 46,000 views, and I couldn't care less about it. And weeks or days later, his videos started getting more views and he started getting more subscribers fast, and even his rapper offline videos started getting more views as well, and it made my jealousy on Yin Yang even more worse. And not only that, but his creepypasta comment videos started getting more views as well, and his old support disappeared, and he also started getting more friends than me, and he also have some same friends as me, and I also couldn't care less about it, except that he met Eric and Marcelo last year, and Eric and Marcelo still used to be my best friends until my friendship with them still ended back then cause of my jealousy on Yin and Yang causing me to cause drama. And I was also about to talk about the whole drama as well, and how it affects my friendship with Eric and Marcello, and even my friendship with some of Yin Yang's friends as well. And also guys, last year, back at April 2023, I joined Eric and Marcello's server on Discord back then, and even Yin Yang joined their servers. And that's how Yin Yang also meets Eric and Marcello and started being normal friends with them last year before his username got updated because of Marcello thinking that his old username is old. And he still doesn't know that it triggers my jealousy on Yin Yang as well. And Marcello shouldn't just let Yin Yang keep his old username instead cause his old username is still awesome. And by the way guys, back at June 2023, Marcello gave Yin Yang a new username for him to update called Yin Yang User, since he still thinks that his old username is old anyways, and it triggers my jealousy even more. And Marcello should know that his old username is still awesome and his new username triggers my jealousy even more. And plus, his new username is not even the same as his old username anymore cause of this. And this isn't Yin Yang's old self that I like, and I still feel like Yin Yang's new self is here, but it's not like his old self at all. It's just his new self that his other friends made to trigger my jealousy even more and ruin my friendship with Yin Yang and also became better than me. And that's not even the worst part. Back at January, Yin Yang said that he was going to make edits to make a comeback to making more shorts, and even uploaded them as private until he made them public. And I tried to tell him not to make edits on his channel, but he didn't even listen to me and made more edits anyways and made too many edits as well, and some of them got lots of views, and it made my jealousy even more worse. And some of them got lots of views, and it made my jealousy even more worse. So yeah guys, that's all the reasons why I was jealous of Yin Yang in the first place. But anyways guys, let's move on to the other parts of the video.
Okay, so for that part, well, there was a lot that he talked about, but I'm not trying to push his buttons, but why would he even be jealous if Yin got more friends, more subscribers, and more views on his channel?
You know, I also agree, and this originally when he talked about Yin making more edits at first, he kept them private and then he published them when David told him not to publish them. Like, what the heck, David should know that it's his channel and he can do whatever he wants. It's almost like saying that he acts like in Cass. I'm not trying to be rude, but he's kind of acting a little bit like you.
What? Like me? Who in the frick are you talking about, Molly? Huh?
Whoa. Cass, just calm down. I'm only doing an example. What I mean by he acts like you. What I'm saying is that normally you want things to go your way, say, like with your wisdom teeth removal. You were going to have your wisdom teeth removal on July 16th, but it got changed to the 18th. So that's what I'm kind of saying.
Ah, I see. Okay, yes, now I get it.
Wow. That was a very good example, Ms. Molly.
I agree. That was a very good example.
I also agree. That was a very good example. Indeed, Molly.
Oh, haha. Thanks, guys.
Alright, now it's time for me to talk about how my jealousy affects my friendship with Eric and Marcello, and even affects my friendship with some of VinYang's friends as well, and even how my friendship with them ended in the first place months ago. VinYang keeps snitching on me on Discord every day in Marcello's server months ago while I was still best friends with Eric and Marcello, all because of my jealousy, and I'm tired of it. And he is still talking too much on Marcello's server every day now on his server as well, thanks to Garfield for letting him talk in Marcello's server every day and ruin my friendship with Eric and Marcello. And it still caused me to cause more drama. And Eric and Marcello keeps being on his side instead of my side. And for God's sake, I'm not even accusing or blaming VinYang at all. And Eric and Marcello needs to wake up and be on my side for once, because VinYang still caused my jealousy to happen sometimes and it ruined my friendship with them. And plus, I'm still not mad at VinYang. My jealousy on VinYang still caused this to happen, and they also need to understand how I act. And VinYang still kept snitching on me sometimes and spilt the whole drama on Marcello's server on Discord until my dad found out about it after he checked on Discord, and it's also still the reason why I took a break from Discord in the first place months ago. And not only that, but it also affects my friendship with Eric and Marcello sometimes. And it's still the reason why Eric and Marcello ended my friendship with me in the first place back at February. And speaking of that, back at February, Marcello told me that Eric and Marcello is ending their friendship with me in more days. And I told Marcello that I didn't even do anything wrong and VinYang was still snitching on me every day. But he didn't even told me the reasons why. But instead, he told me that it's not about the whole drama. And he confirmed that he and Eric is ending my friendship with me on February 29. And this is why February is even more worse this year because of this. And yeah guys, that's how my friendship with them ended in the first place. And one more thing.
So that was a lot that he talked about, but with the two boys, Marcello and another person. But when Eric told him that it's all his fault for being jealous of Yin, he should just listen to Eric because Eric is the one who is telling the truth. Yin wasn't doing anything wrong.
I agree.
Last month, when I was still planning to fix my friendship with them soon in more months, but Marcello noticed my yet another art and made a response image to my yet another art with Daffy Duck in it. And he says that if I fix my friendship with them in August or July, then 2024 will become Eric and Marcello's worst year because of that, and told me to leave them alone so they can focus on their rebrands and more. And by the way guys, this is my response to Marcello's another art. Marcello, if you are watching this, I'm not fixing my friendship with you and Eric so I can cause more drama. I'm only fixing my friendship with you and Eric so I can still become best friends with you and Eric so I won't have to hang out with VinYang every day and deal with my jealousy on him. And plus, it's still been a while since I was jealous of VinYang, and just because I'm besties with him, doesn't mean that he can just ruin my friendship with you and Eric every day again and cause me to cause these dramas. And the reason why I'm still fixing my friendship with you and Eric is because I still don't want you or Eric to miss my next birthday or forget about my next birthday. So I hope that you still understand why I'm jealous of VinYang in the first place. Anyways guys, that's my response to Marcello's yet another arm. And also, I won't complain about Vadim's comment on Marcello's yet another arm. QC told him to move on from these dramas and even move on from these dramas that I cause sometimes. So I agree with Vadim, and there won't be a problem. I mean, people don't like drama and the drama community, but I still hate the drama community. And not only that, but sadly, Ammoniac also ended my friendship with me, accused of me trying to fix my friendship with Eric and Marcello. Even worse, Ammoniac Studios canceled a movie out of Emily Wall as well. And this is Emily Wall's reaction to a movie out of her getting canceled. So yeah guys, that was Emily Wall's reaction to a movie out of her getting cancelled after Ammoniac ended my friendship with me as well last month. And that's not even the worst part. Eric made a comment on Ammoniac's yet another art of him ending my friendship with me, saying that I need to stop accusing VinYang, all because it wasn't his fault and it's my fault, when in reality, it's his fault that my jealousy even happened in the first place back then. And plus Eric is not even seeing the point that my jealousy is being triggered by VinYang. And this is my response to Eric's comment on Ammoniac's yet another art. Eric, if you are watching this, it's still not my fault. It's VinYang's fault that my jealousy happened in the first place and caused my friendship with you and Marcello to be ruined and destroyed. And plus, I'm not even trying to blame VinYang. I'm just being honest and I'm telling the truth, for God's sake. Why can't you just see the point? And plus, just because I caused these dramas because of my jealousy, doesn't mean that it's my fault. It's still VinYang's fault for snitching on me every day and trying to destroy my friendship with you both. And also, VinYang is still the one who caused my jealousy to happen in the first place. And plus, if Garfield didn't let him respond too much in Marcello's server and prevent me from hanging out with Marcello, then none of this shouldn't happen, and I wouldn't made a yet another explanation video explaining everything about why I'm jealous of VinYang in the first place, but I still had no choice. And plus, this is why February is even more worse because of my friendship with you both getting destroyed, and also because of VinYang replacing me as your best friends and trying to replace my DBS brand. And plus, his YBS brand still made my jealousy even more worse and it replaced my DBS brand too. And I still didn't even ask Marcello to make VinYang's brand and update his username, so stop thinking that it's my fault. It's still VinYang's fault, not me. And my jealousy still doesn't mean that it's my fault that these dramas happen. It's VinYang's fault that my jealousy still happened in the first place and ruined my friendship with you both. And I was still going to tell you or Marcello why I was jealous of VinYang in the first place on Discord. But now I can't, because of me still taking a break from Discord, and my friendship with you both being ruined. And this is why I made a yet another explanation video so you and Marcello and all of VinYang's friends and even everyone would understand why I was jealous of VinYang in the first place. So stop thinking that it's my fault that I caused these dramas in the first place months ago, and I still have a good reason for it. But anyways guys, that's my response to Eric. And one more thing before.
That was a lot that he talked about, but with the two boys, Marcello and another person. But when Eric told him that it's all his fault for being jealous of Yin, he should just listen to Eric because Eric is the one who is telling the truth. Yin wasn't doing anything wrong.
I agree. That person Eric was telling Mr. David the truth. It was technically all his fault for causing all this.
Yeah, I agree. And besides, you all already know that it was my fault for asking Cassie a disgusting question, so even though I admitted my wrongdoings, David should just accept the fact that it's all his fault that all this was happening.
I agree. What about you, Master?
Really no comment on this, but I agree, I guess.
I talk about how my jealousy also affects my friendship with RKG and some of VinYang's other friends. My version of Slenderman told me in VinYang's reply that all of VinYang's friends is the one that is causing VinYang to trigger my jealousy, and this needs to stop as well. But anyways guys, let's move on to me talking about how my jealousy on VinYang also affects my friendship with some of his friends too. So, ever since I met one of VinYang's friends RKG and become friends with her last year, she used to be friends with me and feature me sometimes in one of her videos, but not anymore, because of what happened back in March. So I am explaining how my friendship with her ended months ago. First off, it's because of me finding out about RKG trying to request VinYang something. and it proves that she is trying to cause VinYang to trigger my jealousy yet again, and I told VinYang to ignore her request. But RKG found out about me telling VinYang to ignore her request, and she gave me advice sometimes all because of my jealousy on VinYang, and she is now being rude to me as well every time I'm jealous of VinYang, but at least I'm still ignoring her, and even more worse, after I made another rap offline short, she ended my friendship with me for a stupidest reason, like, come on. My rap offline short is not that bad, and lots of people watched it and they liked it, and plus, she is the only one who hated my short, and she gave me advice yet again as well, even though she still deleted her post months ago, but it still doesn't stop me from making yet another explanation video explaining everything. So yeah guys, that's how my friendship with her ended, and also, I'm too lazy to talk about the other drama of me and RKG because I can barely remember what happened months ago.
Wow, is all I could say. But to be honest, Ms. RKG was honestly right about you the entire time. I mean, Ms. RKG can be sort of pushy here and there, but other times she's very advice and dead such. But I think the reason why she ended your friendship with her was a pretty good reason, because you told Mr. Yin to ignore her request, almost just like you were telling him to ignore our master's request.
I would have to agree with Riolu on that. Besides, David, why would you tell Yin to ignore different people's requests? You're being kind of rude and over-controlling in this situation. You gotta stop doing that. Even though Yin is the same age as you can't be over-controlling.
I agree. When someone is being over-controlling over another person, that person doesn't know how to defend for him or herself. Another person is controlling them. You can't be doing that. That's not right.
Exactly. Besides, if you still want to be friends with Yin, you can't be controlling him 24/7. You gotta give him space to chat with other people. He can't be clinging to you 24/7. Sometimes he needs his own space. You got to respect people's spaces from time to time.
You know, I agree with everyone on what they said. You're being really controlling over Yin. Even though he's the same freaking age as you, you can't be controlling him 24/7. Come on, dude. He's not like your freaking slave, you idiot.
So now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is me and VinYang fighting each other and more. So, ever since I started being jealous of VinYang back then, me and VinYang also fights each other about me being jealous of him, and also wanting to give up and think that I'm his slave, when in reality, VinYang is not my slave, he is my bestie. And he also started doing the same things as me, and it triggered my jealousy even more as well. And I don't want to share all of my ideas with VinYang, because it's not his ideas, it's my ideas. And plus, he still made edits months ago, and Rosa made edits months ago as well. And it's the reason why I started making edits too. And then more months later, I got into yet another fight with VinYang, and he said that he copied some of my ideas all because I copied his ideas on making edits first. Like, come on VinYang. First of all, this is not even a roleplay, and second of all, just because I copied your idea on making edits, doesn't mean that you can copy all of my ideas, and my channel is not even your channel too, it's my channel, and second of all, you can't just give up and quit YouTube all because of a little thing, and also, I'm not even mad at you at all, I'm just saying. And that's also yet another reason why I banned VinYang from doing the same things as me again last month because of what happened, and it's still been a while since I was jealous of VinYang. But anyways guys.
Okay, so for this last part, I mean, like, even though he did edits first, I mean, who cares if whoever started doing edits first? It doesn't matter who starts doing edits first. I mean, other people can copy other people's edits or videos if they want to. It's just gonna be a little different from what the actual person on that specific channel does, even though if they can be the exact same thing on their channel.
I agree. Like, it doesn't matter who starts doing it first. All he was doing was just getting some ideas. That's all. It's not like he was copying off Mr. David. He was just getting some ideas. And same goes with Ms. Rosa. She was doing the same thing as well, but she was getting ideas from others. It's not that big of a deal.
I also agree. Like, take Tim as example. He might do edits on his channel from time to time, and he might get some ideas from others, and he may copy off of them just a little maybe, but it's nothing to get upset about.
I also agree. Some people might copy off of other people, whether if it's videos or it's edits, and that person should just be okay with another person just copying off them or getting some ideas to start making edits.
Yes, I agree.
Hey guys, it's Lucario.
And Riolu here.
So our master is going back to doing her real life voice. So we all know that all of you really liked it when she did her TTS voice. But sometimes when she is feeling better, she will go back to using her real life voice.
I would have to agree with my dad. We all know that sometimes you all like it when our master does her TTS voice. But she's not going to want to do TTS voice all the time. She can only do TTS voice if she is either not feeling good, or just not feeling up to using her real life voice from time to time, and that is when she will use her TTS voice.
Anyways, that's all we have to say. We'll see you all soon.
Hey guys, it's Cassie. So before Lucario and Riolu come out here to do the outro, so I will be using my real life voice, but for future reference, when I'm not feeling good or don't really have any energy to use my real life voice, that is when I will use my TTS voice. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. And remember, don't drive like my brother.
Yeah, don't drive like my brother.
And remember, don't drive like my brother.
Yeah, don't drive like my brother.
And don't drive like my brother. Anyways guys, that's all for this video. We'll see you all in the next video. This is Riolu, my dad and our pal signing off.
And may the aura be with you all.